trying to get it to be landscape and it's not working. Please, 1 minute. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can make this landscape. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. Alright, well, forget it then. Hello, 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 hello. I'm so excited. I'm coming across a lot of people who didn't really need the lesson one, so I don't know how long this live will be. But I just want to talk about lesson one for anybody who does need it. You are welcome. Can you guys hear me good? I just got a microphone, so I get a lot of complaints about my sound being off. So how is everyone? Where's everyone from? What time is it there? But there is a buzz. Okay. Just a second. Is there still a buzz now? Or is that better? Georgia, Brooklyn, Detroit, Massachusetts, New York, Oakland. Okay. How is the sound, you guys? Is the sound fine now? Or is it still staticky? Alright. I'm going to just unplug the microphone and see what happens. Oh, what about now? New Jersey. Okay, is there still a buzz now on the sound? I'm so hot in here. No buzz. Okay. Alrighty. So I have started a Cricut school. I started the syllabus, I think back in November, but with Christmas orders and everything like that going on in my own family chaos, it was just too much going on for me to really dedicate to the time. So I'm just now getting going. I have lesson one posted. So if you checked out lesson one, this is really just for questions and answers based on lesson one. I'm going to try to plug this microphone back up. See if I just sit it there. Is there still a static? Or how does the sound sound? How does the sound sound? Alright, before I go forward, let me know how the sound is. Buzzing. Why the hell is it buzzing? I wonder if it's because it's near my laptop. It's making me angry. I'm going to try to move my laptop away and see if maybe that's it. What about now? When you touch it, it reduces the buzzing. So is it better now? Okay, so I'm holding the microphone. Tell me, is it good? When you unplug the mic, no buzz. Yeah, I know, but someone said they could barely hear me. Okay, so I guess I gotta hold it. Interesting. Okay, so, like I was saying, so I started the Cricut school. So I have, I think, lesson 1 through 5. I have the syllabus written out for those. So I have just posted lesson 1. I don't remember what day it was, honestly, but I just posted lesson 1, which is the basics, whatever. So it's just the setup and then a real basic walkthrough of Cricut Design Space. Let's see. All right, so at least we got the buzzing going. Yeah, so I just posted that video 3 days ago. So if you need it and you haven't watched it, please go check it out. Before we get into anything, I was trying to comment and leave my link below for my new YouTube channel. So I have made a more personal YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is just basically for my crafting and my Cricut projects, things like that. But I wanted to do a more personal videos and vlogs and different things like that. But I didn't want to have it on this channel, so I went ahead and made a new channel. So I have no way to comment. That is dumb. All right then. So much for that. But yeah, so does anybody have any questions going over lesson 1 as far as setting up the Cricut or anything I went through on lesson 1, because I can't even remember what I talked about on there now. It is not letting me. Yeah, I'm not for sure. I'm not able to comment. That's so slow. I don't like that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so does anybody have any questions on any of the videos I've posted at all whatsoever? And then if somebody wants to ask a question about lesson 1, we'll talk about that when it comes up. If you guys have not checked out my new page, there is a video called Business Essentials on that page. That information is information I have gathered over the 1.5 years, almost 2 years now, about starting your business. Okay. So I don't know if it's not showing me my comments or nobody's just saying anything. Can someone say something real quick just so I can make sure? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to tag the video in my new YouTube channel, but it's not letting me for whatever reason. How did you grow your YouTube channel so fast? I've been struggling growing mine. I may start a separate one for my crafts. So what is your YouTube channel about? So my YouTube channel was crafting projects and different things like that. So what I did, I created my Facebook groups first, but of course, because nobody knew who I was, I didn't have many people in my Facebook group. So what I did was, in the other crafting groups that I was in, I would post certain projects. So say, for instance, if I made the video about the epoxy ashtrays, so I would post the epoxy ashtray, like a cute picture of it, and of course everybody's going to comment and be like, oh my god, I love this, how did you make it? Boom, then I'll leave the link to my video, because most Facebook groups, they do not want you posting your Facebook links and things like that. So I would just post the project first until somebody asked me how did I create that, then I would post the link. So, and just for FYI, in my Facebook group, if you are in my Facebook group and you do have any type of crafting channel, things like that, I do allow you to post those links. So if you have a crafting YouTube channel, so you can't, I know this probably sounds weird, but you can't post just like, hey, here's my channel, come subscribe, but you can post one of your tutorial videos in the group. So if it is a crafting YouTube, I don't know, but if it is, then that is one way to get it out there. So there's no project today. I started a Cricut school. So basically I posted lesson 1, which is a very basic video about setting up the Cricut machine and going over the Cricut design space. So this live really is for question and answers for that, but I don't think anybody has any questions for that. I know the Cricut school is going to kind of be a slow start, because most everybody that I do interact with has already gotten the Cricut, had it for a while now, and it's kind of I would say advanced. So loving this hoodie, by the way. Thank you. I actually got this hoodie from Walmart. Oh, I'm sorry, back to the project. So today is Tuesday. Listen, so but for one, the live classes are supposed to be on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, but yesterday was so crazy, and I ran over, stuff ran over, and I don't know why I thought today was Monday, you guys. I totally thought yesterday was Sunday until I got hit up. 1,001 people was contacting me about my live, and I forgot about, not really 1,001, but still. But yeah, so today is Tuesday, so I have to figure out a project. So if you are in my crafting group on Facebook, every Tuesday I'm going to be posting a project. So last project was a Dollar Tree lamp. So for instance, the project is, you have to go to the Dollar Tree, buy a whole bunch of items to make a lamp with. So that's what I'll post. I haven't decided what the project's going to be. I probably should already have that in mind, but I don't. So, feel free to throw me some ideas. I was thinking about doing a $20 or less project for a certain item, but I haven't decided what the item would be yet. But I'm going to post that this evening when I get off this live. So it'll be for 1 week. You have 1 week to do the project. So I'll post what the project is today on Tuesday. And then next Tuesday, it will be due. I'll make a post that morning. And then in the comments of that post, you will post your project and what you came up with. So, oh, crap. Sorry. I love your group. Thank you. I have to keep in mind, like, my group started so small and it just, like, kind of blew up really fast, and sometimes I get negative Nancy's, and it kind of makes me irritated. I have to remember, the more people I get, I'm going to come across that. But I'm so glad that people are still in love with the group. It's all about inspiration now. I want to add craft. So I still got a tag on the city. So an inspiration YouTube, look for inspirational Facebook groups, and do the same thing there. Maybe take a short clip of your YouTube video and post it in that group, and then don't put anything in the caption promoting your YouTube. Have a regular caption, and then the very first comment put, if you would like to see the full video, here's the link to it, something like that. So find different Facebook groups, not tell everybody this. Find Facebook groups that goes along with what your YouTube channel is about. I had mine since April of last year and just not opening. Open your Cricut machine? As soon as I got my Cricut machine, I was so thirsty. Facebook group and YouTube. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear that. The table challenge was bomb. Y'all so talented. Yes, wasn't it? It was so cool. And it's crazy because I ended up having so much going on. I did not get to do my table project, but Somebody ended up posting it, so I was so excited to see that one. How much is Cricut School? Cricut School is free. It's just videos I'm going to be posting, going over things, starting from when you first get your Cricut machine all the way to where I am at now, because even I don't know everything. So it's just, my knowledge, putting it out there into short, small videos so we can go over more things. And then I will have a live class like this one where people can come and ask questions. So it's just, just subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell so you get the notification when I do post. I posted lesson 1 for the Cricut School already. And so lesson 2, I'm going to try to post before Saturday. That way by Monday, 6 p.m., it's enough time for people to watch the lesson, go over it, take from whatever they're going to take from and get questions ready for Monday. Is that hoodie you have on sublimation? It is not. I actually got this hoodie from Walmart. I actually do not make clothes. I started when I first got my Cricut. I started making clothes, and I personally didn't like it. I mean, it's fun. It's fun. It's cool. It's easy. It's just it's more of overwhelming, and I like more. It wasn't as crafty, if that makes any sense. Like, I like actually making things. I have a hard time finding good fonts. How do you feel about their fonts? I actually pay for Cricut access just for the fonts, honestly. So I really do like their fonts, but I'm really basic though. So that may make a difference. But also defont.com, if you haven't already heard about that, I use a lot of their fonts as well. I have questions about making those necklaces. Which necklaces? And when do you epoxy? Where do you epoxy? I actually epoxy projects right in this room. I know I probably shouldn't, but I do. I just open up this window. I have a window in here, so I just open up the window, keep a fan going, and yeah, I epoxy right in this room. Is it held on this channel or Facebook? Haven't been in your Facebook group in a month. It is held on this channel, so I will be posting all the video. I mean, I posted in my group as well, but yeah, so I do my lives are only on YouTube, but as far as the videos goes for the different lessons, they will be on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're subscribed, you are good to go. Which necklaces do you have questions about? My necklaces or different necklaces? Because I have sublimation dog tags, regular dog tags, and then I have sublimation wing pendants. I'm actually waiting on some new wing pendants to come in. I got rose gold and black wing pendants coming in, which I'm kind of excited about. So who all has an Etsy store? Because I think I'm going to be going over like an Etsy video as well. I think I'm going to be doing an Etsy video here soon. Putting the pictures into necklace. I got lost from how to print pictures on what, and if my printer has to be transformed to sub. Which necklaces are you talking about? Because there are different necklaces. So some necklaces you don't need sublimation. Some necklaces you will need sublimation. The wing pendants. Yeah, so the wing pendants, at least mine at least, you do have to have sublimation. So you just print the picture out on their sublimation paper, and the circle or the picture should be 1.16 by 1.16, and then you will use your Cricut machine to cut the circle pictures, tape that to the glass, and then put it underneath your heat press. And I do 45 seconds, a minute. I haven't made one in so long. It's in my video. It is crazy because when I make things now, like, sometimes I have to go back and look at my own tutorials because I be forgetting. But yeah, so you sub on the glass and you'll just tape the paper to the glass and put it in under your heat press. I do 450 and I think I do 45 minutes. It may be a minute, but I do think it's 45 seconds, not 45 minutes. But yeah. You're welcome, no problem. I was in the middle of a therapy session, and then I had to set an alarm to remember the live, so yeah, I'm just gonna close out of that for right now. But yeah, so would anybody be interested in me doing a video going over a Etsy store, how you set the Etsy store up, and likes and dislikes, things like that? So I just used glow in the dark material, and I'm just excited. I can't stop making stuff. I'm so ready to use glow in the dark. I have glow in the dark glitter, and I was excited about doing a tray, and that was like 2 or 3 months ago. And I have still yet to do it. I don't know why I do stuff like that. So yes to the Etsy store. Okay. So the Etsy store, it is January 26th today. Give me till February 26th because I'm trying something right now on Etsy, and I want to try this out and see that it works before I make a video about it. You are indeed talented. I enjoy your videos. I'm not crafty, but you make me want to make stuff. Oh, I appreciate that. And it's crazy because, like I tell people, I'm crafty, but I'm not creative. If that makes any sense. Like, you could give me an idea and I can put it together, but and that's crafty. So as far as being creative, like, I see people come up with things and I'm just like, wow. But yeah, I'm not creative at all. Like, I can't be like, oh, I can take this, this, and this and make it into something. Like, I can just redo ideas that other people show me. St. Louis, Missouri. Okay. Teaching the different. Will you be teaching the different languages for Cricut? What do you mean by that? I had glow in the dark spray paint and it was horrible. I actually have glow in the dark spray paint too. What do you mean it was horrible? How was it horrible? Did it just not show up or what? Okay. Etsy store is coming then. I'm starting or earlier today I did some stuff on Etsy. I'm trying to see how it goes as far as sales go. So if it works, then I'm gonna do this store. I'm gonna do the video regardless, but I want to see if this works or not. Because as of January 20th, I made more money on Etsy from in 20 days of this year than I did all of 2020. So I'm just trying different things and seeing how it works, and we'll see and go from there. It didn't spray evenly. Oh wow. What brand was it of the spray? Will you be teaching Cricut languages like attached? Oh, okay, languages. Yes, I will. I do not have my book in front of me to show you the syllabus. Okay, I'm putting the microphone down, so it's probably going to static. I apologize ahead. I'm going to go grab my book. All right, got it. Sorry. So in lesson 2, which I'll be trying to post by Friday, Saturday at the latest, we're going to go over talking about vinyl. So what I have written down here, this is just my syllabus. We're going to talk about the different types of vinyl. We're going to talk about transfer tapes and the different transfer tapes. We're going to talk about how to size vinyl on different items. And then we'll go over line type, fill, duplicate, delete, rotate, flip, color sync, weld, slice, flatten. And I'm going to explain the difference between all of them. And then we are going to practice layering different vinyls. And it'll be an intro to heat transfer vinyl. But for the most part, we're going to talk about permanent vinyl and removable vinyl. So yeah, I don't know why I'm out of breath now. Layering scares the out of me. Really? It does? Layering heat transfer vinyl. That was my thing. Like regular vinyl has never really bothered me, but layering heat transfer, yeah. That was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, almost everything I could think of though, is usually us. We overthink it, you know. I bought some heat sensitive vinyl. It is bomb. Where'd you get it from? It sounds like a lot of information, but it's really not because it's so basic and simple that it's just going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds like a lot, but it's not. I promise you it's not. And then we're going to do live Monday, not Tuesday, but next Monday, or this Monday, I should say. I will have a live class off that lesson 2, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, I'm trying to think how much is enough time to go over each lesson before I go live, because the lives won't be an ongoing thing. I mean, the lives will be an ongoing thing, but not for those lessons. Or maybe I'll just have every live class. We'll talk about every lesson prior to that live. Maybe we'll just do it that way. That way, if you miss a live and you catch the next live, you can still ask your question. Does that make sense? But then again, I don't want the lives to be all over the place either. I have to figure that out. So maybe I'll post the video, say Tuesday, so it can't be by Wednesday. So maybe I'll post the video by Thursday, by noon on Thursday, and then I'll have my live class on Monday evenings. So that would be enough time. Or maybe I'll do Friday by noon, and then you'll have Friday till Monday evening to catch the video, go over the video, and get any questions again. I think that'd be enough time. Amazon, I need to find all. Change color on a coffee cup. Red turns yellow. Changes the color on a coffee cup. What changes the color on your coffee cup? Can you add images with the basic iron? You can actually. So you can print on. Look up on my YouTube channel. There is a video on how to add a picture. What is it called? There's a video called how to put a picture on a shirt. So you can follow that video exactly up until the heat press part and just use your iron instead. Oh, sorry. It sounds like mood vinyl or color changing with temperature. Hot water or hot coffee changes the color of the vinyl. What vinyl is this? Yeah, because there is, but like she said, there is vinyl that does that. Like purposely does that. I would actually love that. I'm not going to lie to you. I like that. They have some, they change it with the temperature as well. There's some cups like that. But yeah, you guys, so go subscribe to my new YouTube channel. And if you need the link, it is my last video that I posted on this YouTube channel before this live. So I'm going to be talking about, I'm into like different things like tarot cards and crystals and things like that, but I don't know if I'm going to be posting about that because I know a lot of people are not into that. So, but I'm going to be it's just going to be so random. I can't even tell you what's going to be on there because it's going to be just so random, just whatever I'm feeling, whatever I'm feeling. Yeah, I need to know what that vinyl is that changes colors. I definitely need that in my life. That would be a good for the glass sets everybody's doing. The classy bougie ratchet sets. That would be a good idea for them. Will be print image for a shirt and use my iron. Do I mirror the image? Yes, depending on the paper, yes. I do believe, listen, I do believe the dark transfer sheets you mirror and the white you don't, or the other way around. But like I said, go watch that video because I talk about it in that video. But I can't remember off the top of my head. But when you, the transfer paper, it'll tell you on there. It'll tell you to remember to mirror if it needs mirrored or not. It should at least. Pen and Gear definitely does. That's a brand. Mirror light, don't mirror dark. There you go. Is there a particular epoxy you prefer to use? If so, why this one over here? I only use Amazing Clear Cast or Amazing Cast. Maybe it's not clear. I don't know. But I only use that brand. For one, it doesn't have a smell. Now, understand it is still toxic, even though it doesn't have a smell. But other that do have a smell, regardless if I have a mask on or not, it still gives me a headache. But it doesn't have a smell. And I've never had no issue as far as it turning yellow or things like that, like I've had with other epoxies. But yeah, it's really just the first epoxy I started with, and then I've dabbled with other things just because maybe I didn't have that on hand. So I know I've got epoxy from other people, and yeah, I just didn't like them. But yeah, so Amazing Clear Cast, and they sell it up to, you could buy from a small 8-ounce bottle all the way up to 2 gallons. So I really like it too. I really, really like it. But yeah, Amazing Clear Cast. I definitely I stand behind that. I wish I could get paid to tell you to use them, but I don't. But yeah, Amazing Clear Cast is the only and I use that for everything. My tumblers, my rolling tray sets. I use that for everything I epoxy. Art resin. I would have to see a picture of it honestly to know. But yeah, I've used a couple of other kinds, but I don't know what they were called. Just because people have given them to me to use, and yeah, I didn't like them. Some have a very strong smell that lingers, and I don't like that. Even with me airing out the house, I don't like it. I will have to post this in the group. Yeah, definitely post that in the group because I will, and tag me in the comments. I would love to see that. Like I said, that would be cute to put on the glass sets. I might have to do that. You know, Valentine right around the corner. That's the perfect idea. So I'm trying to think of a project. What about the table project was so bomb. I might do the table project still, honestly, just for me, cause the idea I want to do, I just want to do it. What about? I'm trying to think. I don't know. You know what? I may do a fountain cup project. And I only say that because I have a stack of fountain cups over there and I need to figure out something to do with them. So yeah, I may do that. I may make whatever project you want to do. Go cheap with it, go expensive with it, do whatever floats your boat. But you have to use fountain cup drinks or fountain cups. Hold on, let me show you. Definitely almost just spilled my soda. So yeah, I have these stacks of fountain cups. So I'm probably gonna do a fountain cup project. I'm trying to think. Let me show you what I use mine for. So I use mine for my lids, for my stash jars, my rolling tray sets. This is how I paint them. I put it on here, I glove up, and I paint. Same thing for my tumblers. I use it for my tumblers as well. It works for painting and for when I glitter it, Mod Podge and glitter it. It's easy that way. And then once it dries completely, I can take it off of here and put it on my cup thing. So that's why I have a stack of them. But yeah, I'm gonna do a fountain cup project. That'll be cool. That'll be interesting to see what people come up with. Okay, so I'm going to try my first rolling tray. Wish me luck. So inspiring. Rolling trays are so easy to make. I promise you, they're so easy. You're overthinking it. Most projects, though, honestly, we overthink most projects. But I think I was just going through my videos last week on YouTube, and I was thinking I was going to do an updated version of the rolling tray. But yeah, it's really easy. It really is. It's something that works for me. I spray paint the top of my rolling trays first and do everything I'm gonna do to them, and then once it's completely done, the top, then I flip it over, spray paint the back, and let that dry. And I actually have a rack, like, for my rolling trays. So I'm trying to see. I haven't messed up one. I gotta go over. Maybe. Oh, here we go. So like this one. Everything was all fine and dandy, and I tried to put the vinyl on, I lifted it up, and then it lifted the paint. So, like, something like this, what I would do is I'm going to Mod Podge all this and throw glitter on top, and it's going to be a whole nother tray, and nobody's going to ever know. Nobody's going to know. How will they know? I messed up on my first rolling tray. Did you already epoxy it, or how did you mess it up? Tech Wrap has a color changing vinyl decal. I might have to look into that. The live was last night, or it was supposed to be last night, Monday at 6 p.m. And I had some things going on, and it totally ran over. So I definitely apologize. But it is every Monday at 6 p.m. Do you do sublimation? I do sublimation. I don't do clothing, but I sublimate. So I have like sublimating mouse pads I do. My most ordered sublimation are dog tags. But I have passports that are sublimation, mouse pads that are sublimation, and then my wing pendants and my dog tag pendants are sublimation. And they make a lot of money. I don't know what you got. The table project. So every Tuesday, I can't say every Tuesday because I definitely have not been posting every Tuesday. So, okay, so my Facebook group, it is called Crafts with Shy, right? So way back last year, I don't even remember when, but whenever I created that Facebook group, originally that Facebook group was to make projects. So one week I post a post and I said, okay, I don't need to hold this phone. So one week, it's supposed to be every Tuesday, I will make a post and I will give you guys a project. So last project was a table project. So I made a post and it was create a table using only dollar items. And then the next Tuesday I would make a post and in the comments you guys would post your projects. So that is originally how Crafts with Shy started, and then all the posts started overflowing from about Cricut questions and things like that. So it kind of lost its way with all of those posts. But I'm going to try to get it back going. So yeah, so today being Tuesday, now I'm trying to think of an idea to post for the Tuesday projects or the weekly projects or whatever you want to call it. So I'm thinking I'm going to do make something using fountain drink cups, right? Like if you spray paint this cup and you hot glue it to something else, something can come from it. I don't know what yet, but like I know my aunt, they're not fountain drink cups, but she buys these large cups that are just like this, but they're straight up and down from the Dollar Tree, and she spray paints them and she turns them into lamps. So you could even turn this into a lamp. Hot glue this to the small lamps that are at the Dollar Tree. These lamps are at the Dollar Tree, but she takes the cup almost identical to this, spray paints it, and connects it to the lamp to make it a taller lamp. So it has been done. So yeah, I think that's what's going to be this week's project is going to be fountain drink cups. What you come up with, do your thing. But yeah, just use a fountain drink cup. Definitely have to watch that again. This again. Try to keep the classes kind. I definitely appreciate it. I have so much stuff going on in real life that I be trying to add new things in there, and then I be forgetting to put it in my calendar, and I forget all about it. I totally forgot about this live last night. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, but yeah, I had some other stuff going on, and yeah, I didn't set a reminder. If I don't set a reminder, I don't know why. I'm like an old person. If I don't set a reminder, then it's more than likely not going to happen. But yeah, I have it in my phone. I have it set. I'm ready to go. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna have each class I'm going to post by Friday at noon, and then the live class will be every Monday 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's that. Your group is lit. Why? Thank you. I love to freaking hear it. I really do. It gets crazy from time to time, but I love, love, love hearing that. What are some projects you guys are working on for Valentine's Day? I just bought me 2 bears to do the stash bear idea. I'm gonna do one for like a kid theme, and I'm gonna do another one for an adult. So for the adult stash jar, I think I'm gonna do. Um, my phone is dying. Great. I think I'm going to do like condoms, maybe like lubricant, maybe some sex card games. Throw it in there. And then for the kids, I'm just probably gonna put just some candy, cause what else do these kids want? So yeah, so like I may do like my daughter, she's into Roblox, so I may do like if I can find an actual car, like how they have the Robux, or I might just make one with car stock and then just give her so much Robux on that car, something like that. Um, but yeah, I have never done that though. When you cut open the bear and you hot glue the neck of the bear to the mason jar lid, and then the bottom of the bear you put the jar in, and then it comes together somehow. I don't know honestly. I have to watch a video on that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get that going for Valentine's. What are you guys making for Valentine's? What are your Valentine projects? Or best sellers, I should say. You know what's crazy? I'm known for making roller trays. So no matter what holiday is coming up, I always get hit up with a lot of roller tray orders. No matter what, it doesn't matter what holiday it is. So I'm trying to get something else, my name out there in other areas, but I'm just the roller tray girl, I guess. I was just about to ask that. Yep. Trying to figure out some different Valentine ideas. Last year I did the tic tac toe one, and I really didn't get too many hits on that, but I'm definitely gonna put that out there again. Family shirts for a photo shoot and custom mask. Yep, there you go. That's smart. I think family shirts, honestly, and the mask, honestly, with everything going on, any holiday that'd probably be good for any holiday. And I think there's so much money into the clothing and especially family shirts. I just don't like doing shirts. I don't know why. I don't like doing them at all. It's been some months now since I've done clothing. Waist beads and teddy stash jar, boo things. I like that. So with your teddy stash jar, so am I right? Is it that you hot glue the neck of the bear to the top of the mason jar? I also purchased the wing heart pendants. Do you like those? With my vendor, their wings are so long on those. I didn't think people would like them. I didn't want to waste my money. Uh, I'm trying to figure out how to make a caption, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. Yes, and I use E6000. That makes more sense. So E6000 onto the mason lid, and then just stick the head on it. And do you glue the actual jar, or do you just put the jar inside? What to do? A couple pictures? Yes, they have been requested. Okay, so maybe I have to get on that then. I cut the head off, shove the jar inside and hot glue it. Waste beads or not. I want some waste beads, honestly, for myself. I need to get some waste beads. With the little, little stomach I have. So I think the stash jars for grown-ups or children, honestly, I think them are gonna be a hit. The heart wing pendants. What else? The ratchet, what was it, bougie classy ratchet? I think them sets are gonna be a hit for females. And then the male version of that, I had a flask with mine. You could do either the beer cup or the same thing with the flags themselves as well. And then what else? Family shirts, like she said, Valentine mask. I glue the jar around the neck. Then I put the lid on. Place the head in the right position. Glue it on. Then it screws easy. Hold on, wait. I glued the jar around the neck. Oh, the bear. Then put the lid on. Place the head. So you put your jar in your bear, and then put the mason jar lid on, and then you put the head on the. Correct or no? Okay. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and see what happens. I've never done it before, but I love the idea though. I get my flask from Amazon. I actually have a long post that I just posted a couple days ago in my Cricut group of all my most bought items and recommended items, and I have some black flask and silver flask on there. So that is my Amazon links for my Amazon account. So if you would be so kind to use those links, it would help me out a lot. Yeah, so I definitely would do this. Check into doing the stash jars then, because I think them are going to be a hit. Because I love them. I love the idea. I'm not really big on Valentine's, but I do love the stash jar idea. I'm actually going to be making those for my kids. I'm not going to call them stash jars though, because I'm not using them for. I mean, I guess it still is a stash jar because you're stashing things in it, so whatever. But I'm going to be making them for my kids because I have two old teenagers and I have two babies. So I have the constant fight of the babies touching my stuff, the babies breaking it, the babies taking it, the babies. So I'm going to use those for the kids, the older kids, to put whatever into the bear so the babies can't get to them. My Walmart had the 14-inch blue Care Bear for $6.88. I bought all five of stock. But what do I charge? So, what do you charge? That question. So these are the different things you want to think about when you think about what should you charge. How much per item, right? So how much did you spend total on making that one stash bear, and then how long did it take you? Because some of us, we have kids, husbands, a actual clock-in job, yada yada yada, and then some of us don't have any of that going on. It's just strictly we're just able to craft, so it may not take us as long as somebody else. So put all those different aspects into your pricing. Charge for your time, charge for your material, charge for your labor. Mask for night club nights. Who's saying like buy me a drink? I need a refill. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. That is so smart. Yes. She's saying every ring, but I use a lock key hand jar. So is that the one that the jar is like this, or the bear would look like this? I really think that makes sense. You look like a baby yourself. I know. I'm actually 30 though. I just turned 32. Regular price is about $13. Yeah, like I said, just make sure you are including your materials, time, and labor into your pricing for everything you do. Does the signing of 19 executive order portray progress? If somebody don't get this man out of this goddamn chat room. Okay. Anywho, but yeah, so Put all those, think about all those, like I said, time, material, labor, and then figure out your price. I never want to tell nobody what they should charge because I cannot tell you how much you're putting into your work. You know, if that makes any sense. I can tell you what I would charge, but I can't tell you what you should charge. So I never tell nobody a price. I just tell them what to consider when making their price. Because nobody, you know, like I said, nobody knows what you have going on. I don't know what you have going on. Something that takes me 3 days to make because of how hectic my life is may take you, you know what I'm saying, an hour or two. So everybody's different, or vice versa. Somebody said I look like a baby. That's so funny because I just went to the gas station a few weeks ago, and I always used to complain about getting carded for lottery tickets, and I didn't get carded, and I kind of felt some type of way. But yeah, I still get carded for spray paint. The only time I don't get carded for spray paint is if like the person who's working, they know I'm always in there getting spray paint. So, but if I go to like a different Walmart or something like that, I get carded for spray paint. I think that's so dumb. I love your channel. Why? Thank you. So glad to hear. I've been gone for a while. If you guys haven't noticed, I have not been consistent with my postings at all, everywhere. Facebook, my group, and even on my YouTube channel. So like I said, holidays are over, so I'm getting back together. I get a 2-week break every month for my kids, thank God. So I have way more time now to focus on YouTube videos and things like that. So I am back. That's the problem I had with my cake business pricing. So yes, you figure out your pricing and stand firm on it. Period. And if it's not, whatever it is, regardless if it's, you know, cakes, crafts, whatever it is, if it's not selling locally, look elsewhere. So with cakes, I don't know how that would work, but with our craftings, things that you could ship, don't get discouraged because it's not selling locally. Because like my items, I make money locally. Don't get me wrong, but it's nothing. But you know, I appreciate, of course, but I make my money from Etsy. I make my money from shipping orders out, things like that. I don't make a living worth of money locally. So, and that's the thing. Like, I think when we start these businesses and we start things, we're so focused on locally that we let it discourage us and things like that when we shouldn't. Like, if it's not working out locally, that's the universe telling you, like, you need to expand your mind. You need to think bigger, you know? Don't worry about locally. I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm scared to sell my craft, but I love all your reviews. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Girl, your background needs work, but your face don't. If you don't, go to hell, sir. On me. How do you feel about Cricut Design Space fonts? I have a hard time finding good fonts. Somebody else asked that. It's funny. Um, but yeah, I use the fonts, but I'm very basic. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, I'm so basic. Like, I am a tomboy, so I'm super basic. Super basic. But I do think it's enough fonts that I do pay for Cricut access for. But what I do, I randomly, like, I scroll down, and I just stop. And then I just click the fonts. And if it's cute, I will go with it. If it's not, I do the same thing again. Because I've noticed, like, I don't use a lot of the fonts because I click whatever's up top and I find one to work with and that's it. But I just randomly scroll, any, mini, money, mo, stop. Like literally. And I find something like that. But like I said, I'm very, very, very basic. So I don't really care for like super extravagant fonts, things like that. That's exactly what I do. I'm talking about with the fonts. Like, yeah, I just scroll, stop. Or I pick a number like 1, 2, 3, stop. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I'm very basic though when it comes to my fonts. Very basic. Like any, mini, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe, stop. Hey, you never know. You never know. Because there's so many fonts. Like, it's so many fonts. Unless somebody specifically tells me they want a certain font, I'll just scroll, pick a font, put it together, make the mock up, and send it to the customer and ask them do they like it. That's literally it. I promise you. I'm so big on I do not overthink things. Like I just don't. Because I have bad anxiety, so if I start overthinking things, it would go way left, and then I will talk myself out of even wanting to do it. It's all bad. So I try not to overthink anything. Some people doesn't know what else to do with their life. I know. I mean, you see the name is DJ Trump, so no comment, but they don't have anything better to do than be bitter, I guess, and bored. But yeah, then my background is a curtain, so I don't really know what. Anyways, but yeah. So it is 7:02. I got about 4 more minutes on this live. And then so we can take a quick vote. It's only like 12 people in here. Oh, 32. So, okay, we're going to just vote real fast. So my next video, I'm going to either glitter this tumbler or I'm going to glitter this tray. So you vote. You tell me which one I should do a video on. I mean, I guess I could do both. Ooh, which video do you want to see first, I should say? Oh my god, let me get a drink. All right. Definitely, I'm gonna just dive on camera. Tray. Tumbler, tray. So, what's ideal pricing for t-shirts and masks? I listen to your equation of time plus material. So, for me, like I said, I won't tell anybody their price. I don't make masks at all. But for me, my t-shirts range where they did. I don't make t-shirts anymore. I used to charge for onesies, like I'm talking basic, just a vinyl, throw on a onesie. I would charge $10, and then a t-shirt would range from 20 to 26, depending on the sizing. But that's here in Little Illinois, where everybody is cheap as hell. So yeah, that's that. Tray, tray. So 5 for tray. Tumbler. I have 5 and 5. That's so funny. Will you have a beginner silhouette class? Honestly, I would not, only because I do not use a silhouette and I have no clue what I'm doing in silhouette. So in Silhouette Studio, the only thing I go in there for is to print large items. That's it. I don't use Silhouette Studio for anything else. So I can't have a class on it only because I have no knowledge of it. I told myself, though, once I get done with my Cricut school, I was going to go buy one and then do the same thing. That way I can record as I'm learning, so I can record my first lesson, and it would be easier because I just learned it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so as of right now, it is a no. I need more print and cut videos. Okay, I could do that. Print and cut. So that is actually in. Sorry, I don't need the microphone. I have a lesson for print and cut actually. Lesson 4. Lesson 3. Yeah. So I don't know, because lesson 3 is the heat press. And then lesson 4 is heat transfer vinyl. So they kind of go hand in hand with each other. I was going to do a lesson on just the heat press that I use, but I probably won't, because I probably just won't. But yeah, print to cut. Oh, I actually don't have print to cut on here. Well then, I'll probably do print to cut will probably be lesson 4 then. But do you mean as far as t-shirt goes, or just in general print to cut? Because just in general print to cut, I have on here, but not like actually printing and cutting onto something and iron on onto something. I know where I live. They think $10 per shirt is too much because they always want something for nothing. If that's not the truth, that's the same thing here. But like I said, with that being said, throw that shirt on Etsy and go from there. Do not lower your prices because people around you feel like it's too cheap. No, this is what I tell people. Well, I have a video on YouTube if you want to make it yourself. Here's the link. Blah 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 blah. Because people are never going to understand your pricing unless they do with what you do. And people who are buying from you are not doing what you do, so they're never going to understand your pricing. So it's no point in being stressed out over it or getting upset. Like I said, just target a different audience. When you label your products, what do you use, and do you put it over or under your epoxy? When I label them, what do you mean by that? Like my rolling tray sets, I actually put my branding sticker and stuff. When I'm completely done with the tray set, I put my branding sticker on the bottom of it. Like after I spray paint it, and then I put it on the bottom of my rolling tray, if that's what you mean. Oh, excuse me. When is the next Cricut class? So, lesson 2 of my Cricut school, which is the vinyl class, and going over different things at Cricut Design Space. That video will be posted by Friday by noon. The live class will be the Monday following that video at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So every Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be on YouTube Live. So write it down. Meet me there. I want the lives to be all about my different Cricut classes, but once people are done asking questions about the lesson, then we can talk about whatever. I just want the I want the live to be I want that to be top priority, is going over that lesson and any questions anybody may have. People love getting over they can kick rocks if they don't want to pay $20 is not a lot. $20 is not a lot. It's really not. People gotta understand it's handmade. Like this hoodie is from Walmart. This is probably made somewhere in China in a factory where they're spewing out these hoodies every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. So the pricing on this should be cheaper than if somebody actually handmade this. Because, like I said, a lot of things go into people hand making stuff. They gotta figure out, they gotta find the time away from the kids, away from husband, away from their job, whatever it is, to make your item for you. And people don't want to pay for that. That's so whatever. What's your favorite item to design and do? Honestly, I would have to say rolling trays. Even though, like, I hate being the rolling tray girl, like, but I do love them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do love it. I love it. Tumblers I like, but I don't really like them because I don't like glitter in them. But the rolling trays, I love them. I really do. Especially when people order, like, the 90s, like, different 90s ideas for rolling trays. I love that. Or when somebody tells me I can, like, just freestyle. Oh, yeah. I love it. And actually, I started doing rolling trays because it helped with my anxiety. Like when my anxiety was through the roof, I had to concentrate so hard on what I was working on that it would just calm me down. So that's where it actually started from. I charge $40 for a shirt and mask set, and I do not blame you. I do not blame you. So do you guys provide the shirts, or do you let the craftsmen bring their own shirts? $10 for a shirt when a plain shirt is $5 by itself. Yeah, I used to provide the shirts because you don't want somebody to bring you a shirt, it's not new or it's already faded or whatever, and then they try to lowball you because they're like complaining about the quality of the shirt. So I would provide my shirts. I actually used to get my shirts from the hair store here. I know most people use the gilded shirts, but I personally don't like the quality of the gilded shirts, so I didn't want to sell them. But if your hair stores are anything like ours, where they're ran by people from overseas, then they'll work. I guess they will, but they may work with you as far as buying in bulk. But yeah, like their fitted T-shirts, things like that. Like I feel like their quality is way better than the gilded, so I would use that. And I definitely like $10 For a baby shirt, sure. But $10 for an adult shirt, never. Never will you see it. Not for me. Yes, the branding sticker. Yes. So I think I have some sets over here. Ugh. You are always asking me how I package my rolling tray sets. Well, here it is. So it's already bubble wrapped. I'm not gonna take it apart, but can you see it? Okay. So it's painted on the bottom. The paint is sealed and everything. I don't epoxy my bottom of my trays. But then I add my branding sticker and then I spray again with you can use Mod Podge sealant. It's a different spray. I can't think what it is. It's something I just started using. I don't know what it is. It's just a clear sealant though. But yeah, that way it gives my label kind of pops and it seals the paint even more. But yeah, that is what I do. And then on my bags as well, when I ship items, I put my branding sticker on here as well. So this is my branding sticker on here. Brand yourself on everything if possible. If you can't put your branding sticker on your actual items, like things like these, I don't put it on there, of course. So I would just stick to putting it on the packaging. I'm so lost on this comment. I'm sorry. I want to learn sublimation. Sublimation, I'm telling you guys, it's so easy. Once you learn sublimation, you're going to be so mad at yourself for taking so long to get into it because it is so easy. And it's so, like, quick. Like, to make a shirt using sublimation is way faster than making a shirt using print to cut and fabric transfers. And, you know, that's not even that long. So just imagine. I have some people tell me the girl down the road charges $8 a shirt. That's when I tell them that they may need to go there instead of me because I can't give away shirts like that. This is the thing. If you come to me and you tell me I want your items, but somebody else charges less than you, and I know you're saying that because you want me to go down on my price. I'm aware that you didn't go there for a reason. So I can almost guarantee you my quality is better than theirs, and that's why I charge less than you. So, once again, I have a tutorial I can show you, and you can do it yourself, or you can pay my price. That's it. Yes, and the branding sticker, I literally made that up on the Cricut design space and printed it off on shipping labels, and that's it. It's like nothing major. Nothing major. I do spray the bottom of my trays, yes. Print to cut on tees. When I cut, Cricut sometimes doesn't read the border. So with that, take a black permanent marker and go around your border and try it that way. Most of the time I have my own shirts, but they provide their own shirt. I don't take $1 or $2 off the price. Same here. But I prefer people, if it's like, unless it's a brand new shirt, I'll provide the shirt. Do you get your trays from the Dollar Tree? Yes, I do. I actually order online because they almost never have it in store. So whenever they have them online, I get a whole bunch. I can't wait for you to do the tray. It'll be my first time I'll wait on you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the tray first. I'm going to do both, but I will do the tray first. But yeah, I'm actually recording my Tumblr. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know. I just wake up and I just go with the flow. I don't have nothing planned. That is my problem. And it's crazy because I used to live by a schedule. Like, if I didn't have a schedule to follow, my mind was lost. I was lost in the sauce. But now, yeah, I don't know what's going on with me. How did you say you did it? You did the bottom of your tray. So, will this live stay in your page for us to go back? Yes, this live will stay up on Facebook. Not Facebook. I'm so sorry. On YouTube, not Facebook though. So the bottom of my tray. This is a mess up tray. I'm not done with it. So here's the tray. So this is the tray I'm done with. So when I'm done with the top, I've done epoxy and everything, I spray paint the bottom of it. And then I spray paint the bottom of it, and then I seal the paint, and then I will add my branding sticker, and then I will seal again, and then that's it, and then I'm done. So that's how I do the bottom of my sets, or my tray. And I do the same thing with the bottom of the ashtray. I paint it and then I seal it. And I'm saying, if you guys do trays, you need to get into these racks, okay? This is everything. I actually have these same racks downstairs in my downstairs bathroom. And what I do is I go outside, I spray paint my trays, I take them into the bathroom, I put them on the racks. I have a vent that goes, and then I have a fan in there. So that way if it dries fast, I mean spray paint doesn't take that long to dry anyways. But I don't want the fumes all throughout my room and my house. So I throw it in the bathroom. But these racks are bomb. I'm telling you guys. So up here in my crafting room, it's right next to the window. I have the heat going on too, so it dries fast. The epoxy, not dries faster, but you know, whatever, faster. But the fumes can go out the window. And I also turn a fan on and have it blowing out the window, so it's still toxic in here, but it's not as bad. But yeah, so these racks are here for the epoxy, and then I have racks downstairs in my bathroom for when I spray paint for it to dry down there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I still want you to check out my other tray tutorials. This is just for you personally, okay? This is what I want you to do. I have 2 other videos. One's a full tray. You don't have to worry about that one. But do the regular tray video. Watch that and try it out and follow it, just so that way you can personally come back and tell me any questions you still had with watching that video. And you could just fast forward to just the tray part, because I go over the whole set in the video. But that way I can make sure I put that in my new updated tray video. And I'm actually thinking about, a lot of people are asking me about live, so I'm actually thinking about doing a live video per video in general, not just for my Cricut school. So for instance, when I do this tray, when I glitter this tray, epoxy this tray and everything, I'll follow up with a live video going over that process for anybody who has questions, because YouTube and these comments are kicking me my ass, and I don't have the time to go back and answer. So I think it would be easier to answer people. I don't want to just feel like, I don't want people to think I'm just ignoring comments. I just really genuinely don't have the time. Therefore, I can answer a lot of questions within an hour if I just go live about that video, if that makes sense. I buy Target shirts. I have never actually thought of buying Target shirts. I mean, I know their quality is good though. How did you say you did the bottom? I love the videos you made with the picture phrase. Talk about creative. I stole that idea. I did actually, but thank you. But yeah, this live is going to stay up on my YouTube channel. What brand shirts did you use? I use shirts from the hair store, so I'm honestly not for sure what brand that is. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. I can't tell you. I'm so sorry. Do you have a class for brand? I don't have a class for brand. But if it is something that people are interested in, I can do that, though. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do like a real quick rundown. I hope this is like, I hope it makes sense. Okay. Anyway, so open up Cricut Design Space. Upload whatever you want to use as your background. Like I just Googled glitter purple, and then like a square with glitter purple popped up, and I use it as my background. Then add the picture of your logo on top of that picture. Then go to Google and steal the Facebook logo, the Twitter logo, the Instagram logo, whatever logo from your different business you're going to have for your business pages. Throw those logos on the purple glitter background, and then the name for each of your business pages, and then screenshot off that as one picture, re-upload that picture, make it the size you want it, and print it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I can go over that in a video. Let me write that down. But yeah, I never thought about doing that. I'm going to do, I did a business essentials video on my new YouTube channel. My last video has a link to that. So if you are opening up, let me show you all the things I talked about in my business essentials video, right? So you're like, okay, I'm doing this stuff. I want to make money off of this, yada, yada, yada. The business essential videos is what you need. I talk about an EIN number. I talk about the LLC. I talk about different selling platforms. I talk about your products as far as your containers, making them cute and professional. I talk about labels. And then I talk about shipping. We go over mailers, boxes, thank you stickers, fragile stickers, branding stickers, label makers, a scale, and bubble wrap. So check out that essential business essentials video. It's a lot of good tips on there. It's things that I learned over the past almost 2 years now. And everything in that video that I talk about, I'm talking like I use this every single day when it comes to my business. So it's not just some crap I threw together. It's genuinely what works for me. Like I said in the video, though, this is what works for me. You know, I'm not guaranteeing it's going to work for you, but it has been working for me so far. So, you know, that's that. Can